Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I'm here literally every single day of the year. I'm serious, every day. And I have been for over 4 years. Every day. Weekdays, weekends, holidays, your birthday, my birthday, I've been here to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. Thank you. And we have got a fantastic community here because of your kindness. I cannot thank you enough. So also thank you if you're watching on replay. Hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed. So hello, hello. Oh, I'm a happy bunny today. Not only, hello, the Bear Pantry Show. Oh, that sounds interesting. Hello. Lady Eva says cat debate. 60-hour nap weekend catnip for all. Yay! Anyway, it's a cat off. Yes. Anyone who's new around here, basically, I have two cats. One Bailey Boo Boo Zen Kitty, who looks like this, BBCK, and Brave Sir Alfred a Pumpkin, who looks like this. So, and since we're starting out today talking about, I was picking up. Now, I'm nobody who does this is 100% accurate. No. Anyone who's telling you I'm always right is lying or deluding themselves or something. But I kept picking up that these two were going to debate, that Trump, Kamala Harris, were going to debate. Which one is the Dems? Bret 2 is asking. Which one represents the Dems? Neither. Both. They are above petty politics. They are all about, well, he starts stuff and he finishes it. Always. Yeah. He writes checks with that his can't cash. And if he didn't start stuff, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. To the point where my mother, when Alfie's downstairs hanging out, doing his thing, and here comes Bailey into the room, my mother will look up and look over and she'll say, "Not tonight, Cato, not tonight." If you were unfamiliar with the old Pink Panther movies, that's what that's a reference to. But not tonight, Cato, not tonight. All right, so Giovanna, Cash Peters is adorable. Yes, I don't know why we're talking about him, but yes, he's fantastic. Huge. We are huge Cash Peters fans. So anyway, all right. So apparently, but before we actually get to the debate question, John France, equal time for Alfie. Yes. All right, we've got to start here. I thought we were starting there, but no. We have something even better that Bernadette Smith brought up. What are you doing in about, what was it, about, let's say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days from now? Are you busy? Do you think you can make some time in your schedule on Friday the 16th? Yeah, because Judge Chutkin has the case back in her court, and she is setting the first date for the evidentiary hearing, or getting that back on track to be August 16th this month. If you're not familiar with the karaoke, the karaoke. It begins with a C, whole different thing. Swing era Artie Shaw song, very good. Look up the karaoke. Begins with a C, very good. Anyway. So, let's see. Lewis Adam's gotten into the catnip. Well, I do have a whole lot of tea. I mean, a whole lot of tea. Anyway, Judge Chutkin starting to hold Dumpy accountable for January 6th. Finally, in 2024, August 2024, which is as soon as she could do it. Oh, hello, world card. Oh, the way things were in the past, they have been. Yes, that's over. We're moving on. Queen of Swords. That could be her. That could be Chutkin right there. Now, they are going to. Cynthia O'Keefe says, and he needs to be there. Oh, even better. Oh, this just gets better and better. Now, of course, Dumpy's lawyers are going to delay. Oh, we can't. He's just a guy. Just a man. You don't get special treatment. Especially when you're accused of trying to destroy our democracy. Yeah. And people died, by the way. Just pointing that out. Because of what you started. Charles Manson? Yeah. Two of Pentacles. Oh, do not have a leg to stand on. Four of Wands. Why have we got the Four of Wands? Let's get some clarification on the Four of Wands. Chris Cole says it's a pretty world card. Yes, this is the Morgan Greer. Morgan Green. It's probably green, but I was looking up the other day. I was looking up some stuff about Mrs. Miniver. So I've got Greer. The word Greer stuck in my head. It is Greer. Morgan Greer Tarot. Okay, it is the Morgan Greer Tarot. So. Now, my understanding is this won't be broadcast. Is that correct? But lots of information would be shared. And I'm not sure that this first August 16th, I don't know exactly what is scheduled. So if anybody knows, please let me know. So, yes, this was the whole getup, the whole group. That's what that Four of Wands was in reference to Mar-a-Lago, to Trump's base. That's what that is. Page of Pentacles, pretty weak argument. Ace of Swords, that is a big beginning, legal beginning. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands. Oh, they're going to play games. Trump's side is going to play games. He can't possibly be there. He can't possibly. This is election interference. Yeah, January 6th was very much election interference. And you sat on your keister, throwing ketchup at the walls, or throwing your burger at the walls, getting ketchup on the walls. I think this might hurt him electorally, because a card for the reading is not good. We've been waiting. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. This whole legal thing has been very quiet. And it is ready to move forward. And it could do a lot of damage to Trump. Evidence that could come out that would be very helpful to Kamala Harris and make it less likely that the next transfer of power will be safe. Make it so it would be safer. Oh, I do like these major arcana. I do like these great big aces and these major arcana of holding these jerks accountable. Specifically one jerk, but I wonder if, because it's not just Trump, is it? It's, excuse me, cat hair. It's not just Trump, are there others involved? But even if it is just Trump, I'm good with that. Whew. Oh, good point. This kid, just wait until Mercury retrograde goes into Virgo. All the details will come out. Oh, because that's the thing about retrogrades. All the things, the planets go back over ground they went over before, and it's like making sure they got everything, picking up things that they missed, bringing them forward. That's why a lot of forward movement gets glitchy with Mercury being communications. I keep getting this Queen of Wands, though. So I'm guessing that's groups that are helping, that are on Trump's side. But boy, he's in trouble. Oof. Oof. Yeah, this month and next month between Chutkin and is it Angoron? See, it's all starting to get caught in my head. There's gloriousness, I tell you. Yes, and anybody who doesn't know Virgo, I'm biased. I've got a Scorpio sun, but it's in the 6th house of Virgo. So I've got this background energy of Virgo. I also have Saturn on my ascendant. So I love to organize. I love to organize, to make things work, to get things, to improve things, I love that stuff. So Mercury retrograde in Virgo, going back for all the deets. Whew. Okay, so that was glorious. Okay, but I want to make sure I get to this, so we're going to go on to even more gloriousness. Potential gloriousness, and I have a good feeling about this, but I have not looked, I didn't get a chance yet to look at the astrology, because it just came out. That I saw it, I just saw it. I think would be the more accurate way to put that. 1430. Trump has decided that he will go forward and debate Kamala Harris. Metaphorically, I hope you bring some burn ointment, Donnie. Lori says, you know how to make my heart happy. Thank you. Jennifer Parr says, come by me. I have many organization projects to keep you busy. Oh, I have plenty. I have a small business. And I am in charge of trying to keep all of my stuff in a limited area. Whew. Anyway. Yeah, Lady Even, a spare proof of metaphorical fireproof pants. Yeah. Thank you, Star. All right, so Trump canceled his ABC debate with Harris, but offered an alternative on Fox News. Quote, Trump said, the moderators of the... Okay, now here's the thing. If you don't want us calling you a not C, number one, don't act like one. Number two, don't have policies like one. And number three, this is much smaller, but don't just capitalize words, lots and lots of words unnecessarily, like you're German. Just a thought. I know he's of German and Scottish descent, but still. I have some German descent in me. I can go back to, there's some Germany in there. Anyway, quote, the moderators, you know what, I'm going to put this across the bottom on the banner because, dear great Gussie, I ran out of space, but with a full arena audience in all caps. Okay. Dumpy wrote, the moderators of the debate. What is this? Is this a headline? The moderators of the debate will be, he's decided. Well, la-ti-da. Good for you, Donnie. The moderators of the debate will be Bret Baier and Martha MacCallum. And the rules will be similar to the rules of my debate with Sleepy Joe, who has been treated horribly by his party, in all caps, but with a full arena audience. There are 10-year-olds who write better than Donald Trump. What is this? What is this? Anyway, Trump said that if Harris fails to appear, hang on. Copy. Try this again because, man. Trump said, if Harris fails to appear for any reason, is unwilling or unable to debate on that date, then he has agreed to do a town hall on Fox News on the same September 4th date. If she fails to appear for any reason, I will do a town hall in a very, very friendly place. Shiver me timbers. Sit down. What a maroon. What an ultra maroon. Harris's team replied that he needed to attend the debate he's already agreed to on ABC. He's saying he's got some kind of he said he's got some litigation or something against ABC. Will they end up debating at all? I think so, personally. But let's see what the cards have to say. Will Kamala Harris wipe the floor with Donald Trump in a debate? Sorry. Will Kamala Harris and Donald Trump debate? Will Trump lose his racist, sexist mind at a debate? Sorry. Will Kamala Harris and Donald Trump debate? Card for the reading. This is all of her points that she could make. And someone in red walking away. Behind that, you've got the death card. Behind that, you've got the hermit. Metaphorical burn ointment. Yeah. 10 of Cups. Happy Democratic families. Wheel of Fortune. La, 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 la. 3 of Wands. Trump expecting his the debate he agreed to does that limit the audience? But anyway, I mean, he's right there in the middle waiting for his ship to come in. But there's the Empress. It could be in front of the whole country, but it could also be her because it ends in the 10 of Swords. Would you like a salve? Is it lidocaine spray? Is that the... Ooh. Oh, Cindy, thank you. Thank you. Helps a lot. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Someone, he's cutting down tree limbs over in this tree over here. And, you know, I see movement out of the corner of my eye, and squirrels and stuff. It was like big movement. Nah. Oh, okay. It's just some guy doing his job. All right. Gene Overton says, I was waiting for the 10 of Swords. Yeah. I just want to double check. Are they actually going to debate? Judgment in front of the entire country. He goes in there with a plan. He thinks he's going to pull a fast one. I don't think it's going to work. I mean, you'd think maybe that's her not succeeding. Maybe something happens and he really does, you know, eat her lunch. First of all, by that point, I think you've got some more legal stuff coming up. This feels like overconfidence. Okay, well, good luck with that. Harris 2024. Yes, Kelly, I agree. Harris 2024. Vote for Boo Boo. Vote for Alfie. Vote for Boo Boo. Vote for Alfie. All right. At 2350. The question was from Robin D, and it was, will any of 45's family, will the 45 family political dynasty last beyond 2026? Now, that's the question. I just want to bring this up here very, very briefly. If you are not aware, you know Mary Trump, Donald Trump's niece, the one with the brain and decency. Yeah. She has a brother named Fred, like Fred the 3rd or 15th or 22nd or whatever. So she's got a brother named Fred. Fred has a son who has serious, serious health issues and has all of his life. Bless, 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 bless that poor kid. Okay. Or poor person. I'm not exactly sure how old he is now. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, Fred needs money. His child needs round-the-clock care. and always has. And Grandpa Fred had been taking care of the health care bills and all of that for, the whole end of his life, to the end of his life. And then once Fred and his sister stole, allegedly, but stole stole the money that Fred had left to them, the Mary and her brother and his grandson. When Donald and his sister swooped in and took all that money, they ended up canceling, or they ended up stopping. They like stopped giving some stuff. I forget exactly when this happened. It's bad. It's awful. He's 25. Thank you, Giovanna. So Fred Trump has written a book. Bless him. He needs the money. He needs money for his kid. Good for you. And in it, he says some things that are not glowing about Donny Boy, about Connold. And lo and behold, this child's health insurance, the Trump family has basically canceled this kid's health insurance because Fred spoke out. So, Eric, forgettable himself. Eric, truth tweeted whatever. I need to find this because you won't even, I don't know that you're even going to believe me when I tell you what he said. If you look to the tab, I have so many tabs open. So much information. So we're looking for Eric Trump. Fred July 2024. August 3rd. Okay, so this just came out. And I'm just trying to find the original. Okay, so Fred's new book is called All in the Family, The Trumps and How We Got This Way. In it, Fred reveals that Connold Trump once cruelly suggested that Fred should simply let his son die. Okay. So, okay, this my head's on fire. Eric Trump wrote, "It's disappointing." You're calling someone else disappointing? Really? Really? Eric Trump. It's disappointing that after decades of unwavering love, support, golf memberships, what the actual family vacations and millions of dollars in support for his wonderful son, Fred Trump has decided to cash in less than 100 days before an election, Eric Trump wrote. I have signed the checks and witness firsthand as my father and our family has provided endless financial support so that Fred's son could receive the best possible medical care. To read this garbage and see that he has now followed his troubled sister simply to earn a quick buck is disgusting, disheartening, and a prime example of no good deed goes unpunished. Mary Trump, however, fired back in her newsletter, quote, "You can steal our millions, spoon feed us a few bucks, and tell us to be thankful for your charity." Besides, she said, Eric benefited from the theft. If Eric had any self-awareness, he would have kept his mouth shut. If he had any sense of basic human decency, he would understand the bargain he's made. And at the very least, not attempt to pass off blatant theft as an act of charity. Okay. The reason I'm bringing all of that up is because I just wanted to point out that Eric Trump, Eric, you still can't be on the board of a charity. You still can't run a charity. You're still under a 10-year ban because you stole from children, from money that would have gone to help children with cancer. You stole money. You stole money so egregiously from a charity. From a charity. You vile Nepo baby. You've earned nothing. You've obviously learned nothing. And now you are going to take your own nephew. I don't care if you're estranged from the parents, but your own nephew who has serious health problems and desperately needs financial help to stay alive, and you are going to tisk tisk. I'm sorry, how many millions? Was it 4 million that you owe for fraud in New York? Just, yeah. Yeah. So you can't run a charity. You owed $4 million for fraud, taking part in fraud in New York, business fraud. Yeah. And you yourself have done nothing that wasn't handed to you. Nada. So forgettable, we're going to forget all about you. Anyway. Harvey Norton, can someone define Nepo baby for me? Well, nepotism is what it is. Getting a job because you're a family member. And a Nepo baby would be the child of someone who has some prominence or owns a company or what have you. So, and you don't have to be a child, but Eric Trump. $4 million in fraud you owe. $4 million. Can't run a charity. And you're going to get on your high horse. You mean your little wooden hobby horse that your daddy gave you through fraudulent means? Okay. That's a card of going up the river. First card is the Tower. Then there's Judgment. Five of Pentacles is sickness, illness, out in the cold, poverty. It's right in the middle. Temperance, justice. Correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding is that Mary keeps trying or has tried again to take the Trumps, the other part of her family, back to court to get some of the money that Donald took. But she hasn't had a lot of luck. But maybe the book will sell well. I don't know. Maybe the book will sell well. But I don't know. I don't know. Go out on the New York street. I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody in a wheelchair you can tip over. Yeah. Yeah, trouble's coming for that family, and it is justly deserved. Hasselor Norman says yes. The Trumps are the trustees, and they stole. Yep. Okie dokie. All right, the kitties. Laura Hammond Davis says her latest appeal was denied. I know. That's what I thought. Thank you. But yes, karma's coming. Mm-hmm. Karma. Okay. All right. So, moving on. Will I didn't actually get to the question that was here. Let me actually read on your question, Robin D. 3645. Will 45's Eric Trump vile. Will the 45 political family last beyond 2025? I would hope not. I do not understand. I don't understand. Oh, by the way, that was the other thing I heard somebody say. Wait a second. Speaking of Nepo babies, yeah. Wait a second. A DEI hire. You mean Don, Eric, and Ivanka? Yeah. Yes, David. It's Kamala. Oh, thank you, Alan. Thank you. Thank you. All right. The dynasty. Do I have the dynasty card here? No. Queen of Pentacles. No, that's kind of the family. Some of them have money, some of them don't. Nine of Cups. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. It helps. Thank you. This is traditionally a merchant card, but those cups aren't usually friendly to the Trumps. Magician, traditionally the card of the con men. There's the plan for money. The Emperor. So does it go on into infinity? No. Becomes a sword, which is more like legal problems or communications, and it's a page. It is small potatoes compared to the Emperor card. Very small potatoes. So Suzanne Chin, this is Bailey Boo Boo Zen Kitty, BBZK. This is Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin, also known as Alfie. So that's Alfie, that's Bailey. And he's older. Alfie, Bailey. Yep. King of Pentacles again, but Page of Pentacles, weak. Throwing all kinds of stuff, alienating all kinds of people. Ace of Cups, new beginning. We're not putting up with this. New beginning. There was a short. Someone found a letter from the 80s that had been written back when Donald was part of some kind of sports franchise, and the franchisees or whatever that have meetings and stuff, and one of them wrote, very, very wealthy man, wrote a letter to Donald Trump, and there's a copy still in existence, basically telling Donald, you're a jerk, and we're sick to death of you being a bully during the meetings. Stop it. Anyway. All right. A cat mom had a question about Bill Barr, the Mr. Rancid Potato Head himself. Okay. A cat mom is asking, will Barr ever be investigated or held accountable for everything he's done for Trump? And this goes all the way back to Epstein and Barr's father. I'm not going to explain. This is gross enough. So, Bill Barr. It has come out that the Egyptian intelligence service took $10 million in cash from their accounts. It weighed 200 pounds, apparently. And next thing you know, shortly thereafter, what a coinky-dink, $10 million got deposited into Trump's campaign. Ta-da! Oh, and the reason I bring that up is because there was an investigation. CIA started an investigation, and they took it to the DOJ. And by that point, Bill Barr was there, and he said, there's not enough evidence. Put that away now. Yeah, we're going to let that go. There's not enough evidence. All right. On the defensive. Well, he should be on the defensive. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. We haven't, through this time period, he had a huge amount of power. Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. It almost feels like you need to shift the power on the Supreme Court first. Because if you think they're willing to give the quote-unquote president stupid amounts of immunity, what do you think they're going to do for the Attorney General if it involves Barr? You need to switch the court around. You need to switch the power in the court. Yes, back exactly. Barr was Trump's fixer. Exactly. Do follow House of Lenormand. Do follow House of Lenormand. She's great. No, it's not for a while. Nothing for a while. Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords, hello Thief card, 9 of Wands. There's some disappointment, but they just keep working. So whoever goes after Barr, they're going to be pushing for a long time before they get some kind of breakthrough. That's what the cards are saying. Alas. Oh, there's something else I wanted to share before I forget. Excuse me. If I go back up here. Oh, it's going to be like that, is it? So, oh yeah, the Meghan McCain thing is just infuriating. There it is. That's what I wanted to share with everybody. Here we go. think you're going to like this. And they are weird. Oh, yeah. And congratulations. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Bless her. Bless her, bless her, bless her. Okay, stop screen. And go back to this. And at 45:40. Oh, Kristen from Uncover the News. Thank you for your questions and the great headlines. This actually goes back to the debate. It's in the wrong place, but let us look at quickly. 40, let's make it 46. And if Trump does debate Harris, will he lose control and go on an uncontrolled rant? Is that what people are afraid of? Mr. Impulse Control? Mr. Lack of Impulse Control? Maltese Cottage says, yes, he will. Bernadette Smith says, I'm not afraid of it. Looking forward to it. Bratu says, that would be true entertainment. Ace of Wands. Here's the thing. Have you ever either believed something or just said something as kind of a half joke, and the people you were around thought it was funny? And then you were somewhere else, so you said it again because it made people laugh before, and you are met with not good energy. You're like, oh, I should have said that. Or, maybe that's what it feels like. Some of the stuff that comes out of Trump's mouth. There are things he has said to people around him as sycophants who keep him in a bubble. So then he says them in public, and it's like, yeah, he has all kind of zingers ready. You might want to rethink that. She could do it tomorrow. King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 7 of Cups. His rants, well, if he rants, it's often racist and gross, and we know that's wrong. Extremely wrong. But this is that he would just show who he is. It would end up hurting him in the election. But he keeps saying she is not qualified. Of course not. She's I mean, come on. She's only been Attorney General of the state of California, been the VP, been a senator. Of course she's not qualified. She's a woman, and of course she's not qualified. All right. Oh, yeah, Becca, bringing up Vance and the treatment of his children. All right, well, she just drank a whole day's supply of, she drank like this much. She just drank a whole day's supply of chocolate milk. Look, even if you're thinking that, you don't. Julie F is asking, how can he even go there when she's VP? because he's a racist misogynist. He just, I don't know. I mean, misogyracist. Race. No, you need misogyny. I mean, bigot, bigotry, racism, misogyny. Just kind of cram them together into just a nasty little bundle. That's what he is. So. Okay. Oh, we haven't read on Giuliani in ages, but I don't miss it. At 50-50. Giuliani's been slapped with property liens in Florida and New York. His homes as the judge formally kills the bankruptcy case. Tigers of Forley, misogynoir. Misogynoir? Could be. Bret too. Vampire. Vampire. So Giuliani's bankruptcy case was just formally dismissed. And he's just been hit with property liens for his Florida and New York homes. The elimination of bankruptcy protection means that creditors like Ruby Freeman and Shaye can come after Giuliani for everything he owes. And other pending lawsuits against Giuliani, like the abuse case brought by Noelle Dunphy. That can move forward now, too. Will the women Rudy wronged get their money? Yes, Louis. Poor little vampire. Glorious. Giuliani. I'm just going to read on Giuliani in general. Becca says, I'm going to laugh about Rudy until I'm well into my olden years. Yuckologist, Laura suggested. I like that. Thank you. We needed this. Card for the reading is Judges, Legal Action. First card of all of the cases against him not going well, and him trying to declare bankruptcy. Just trying to hold on what little crust of bread I have that I have fermented and turned into a big bottle of alcohol I'm going to curl into because I feel like it. So are these women going to get their money? Center card is the Tower card. I think you're being evicted. High Priestess, women using higher wisdom. And payouts. Is there anything we can do to help? Yay! Okay. Oh, there's good stuff today. Whew! Good stuff today. All right, at 54:25. Let me see. Hang on a second here. All right, at 54:40. So, Rhonda had a question. Rumor has it that Trump caused the ruckus at the interview the other day. The NABJ, yeah, that disaster for him. Rumor has it Trump caused the ruckus at the NABJ and then left early because he didn't want to be fact-checked. Is that true? Yes. I just want to see. Because it's his team. We're just like, that's it. I mean, they all but literally got a white towel and like threw it onto the stage. He was on the defensive. How dare you confront me with my own words? How dare you? High Priestess, Higher Wisdom. Rachel Scott? Do I have her name correctly? Please correct me if I'm wrong, because gloriousness. Thief card. Oh, woe. So much woe. 10 of Pentacles. He's surrounded by sycophants. He's surrounded by people who literally just print out things that somebody saying something good about him somewhere and just showing it to him all day to keep his little delicate ego, his little cupcake ego, his little shriveled little plain vanilla cupcake ego going. Stale, shriveled. Adding insult to injury. Again, how dare she use his own words? So he left. Yeah. I just talk in the chat, like Becca saying, Biden's touched it at a pointed maybe to the New York Times article about him being late because he didn't want to be fact-checked in real time. Well, I believe it. Rhonda Cox is saying he was the reason for the delay. Yeah. I hope no one took him at face value, because that's never a good idea. So it hurt his widow feelings. Kind of funny. Every once in a while, I will need to move Alfie, Bracer Alfred, who does not like being picked up. He will tolerate it to a point. But picked up and moved. So sometimes when I pick him up, and of course I don't flip him on his back or anything like that, but just front legs here, back legs there, so he keeps his dignity. But as I'm carrying him, after a while, he will start going the you're okay. And I swear it's like he's like, unhand me, you villain. So, yeah. Yeah. Except he's a good boy. He's a very good boy. He was horribly, horribly mistreated before he came to me. It's funny. I know this is an aside, but I just want to get out of this energy for just a second before I read another question. I got them at 2 different times. And there was something I was going to tell you, and now it just went straight out of my head. It'll come to me. I'll just keep reading. Okay. At 59:30. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we definitely need to read on this. Make sure we cover this. You know, that whole Trump was attacked because the Democrats have said such awful things. No, not even a little. No. That was Republican on Republican violence, and no political violence is good. None. But that was Republican on Republican violence. It had nothing to do with the Democrats. And if anybody needs to calm down the rhetoric, so Nettie was asking, what did your cards say about Dumpy's campaign email last night? In his email, he said that HELL in all caps will be released in 24 hours against Harris at his latest rally this evening. He then said, at this time tomorrow, crooked Kamala's worst nightmares come true. Is this just Thank you, Quiet Breezy. Is this just a bunch of noise? Or are you going to do something stupid? Well, extra stupid. By the way, I've never picked up on anything bad happening. Look, I'm just going to tell you what I've got. My problem here is that even though I really try to be a creative person. I really do. It's one of the greatest joys in my life is creating stuff, and I try to be as creative as I can. And I even write novels, and I write villains, and I think my villains are okay. But apparently, I lack imagination when it comes to villains, because these people come up with stuff that I'm just like, wow, yeah, I wouldn't have even thought of that. So I'm just going to tell you what I've got here, because I might lack the imagination to fully understand what he's planning. The card for the reading is gross, as far as what he wants to do. That's just nasty. Calling to his base. Justice card, world card, Hierophant, so government, and then him, the King of Wands. Why do he ends up looking smaller? He's not the emperor here. He's just a guy. And this is major arcana. I mean, these cards, this energy is big, and this is little Donnie small hands. Who thinks he's going to, what is he going to announce, trying to impeach her? I mean, is he going to, yeah, whatever it is, he thinks it's a big deal, and he ends up being very small. So make of that what you will. Please let me know if you have any ideas, because that just, I lack the time and the crayons to figure out really what Donald's talking about. So, whew. Oh, okay. Kristen from Uncover the News says Trump has responded on Dumpy Social. What's responded to whether he's going to debate? So, anyway, let's do it. Let's do a reading for what do we need to know? New post. Oh, wait, okay. Let me see. Blah, blah. Okay, so he's saying tough. He's not going to do a debate with her if it's not in Fox on September 4th. Oh gosh, Kamala Harris. And by the way, he keeps purposefully mispronouncing her name. She doesn't have the mental capacity. Oh wow, you are you're like, I can hear the clicking in the background from the projector going. Kamala doesn't have the mental capacity to do a real debate against me. Really? Because she can actually write a sentence properly. Scheduled for September 4th. She's afraid to do it because there's no way she can justify her corrupt and open borders. The environmental corrupt, open borders, environmental destruction, country, Afghanistan, embarrassment, runaway, inflation, terrible economy. You are an idiot. Why on earth are you capitalizing all these words? We don't do that in English. Orange Fuhrer. And her years long fight to stop the words. Merry Christmas. Look, I even worked in retail and I was never told don't say Merry Christmas. I did have somebody suggest that, if you're going to say anything, Happy Holidays might be a good idea if you want. And generally, I know I worked in retail, right out there, big corporate retail. I said whatever somebody said to me. If they said Merry Christmas, I said Merry Christmas. If they said Happy Hanukkah, I'd say Happy Hanukkah. Whatever. Happy Yule. Happy Yule. Anyway, I'll see her on September 4th, or, I won't see her at all. Wow. So did you actually flunk out of school? Is that why you can't compose a sentence? She is acknowledged to be the worst vice president history. Acknowledged. She is acknowledged. Yeah, that doesn't make sense either. Which works nicely against the worst president, crooked Joe Biden, combination of these two low IQ individuals. Because you have a high IQ if you capitalize the low. You will make America great again. Okay. And dumb as rocks, apparently. Wow. Yeah. Yes, good point. Hold on. Christmas is an official federal holiday. Just saying. He can't form a sentence. He cannot write an actual sentence that is grammatically correct. I can't remember the last time I saw him write a sentence that was grammatically correct. How uneducated, how moronic do you have to be? It's not like he knows another language. It's not like, well, he was raised speaking German, so he gets confused. No. Oh, Mr. Dill, thank you. Lots of supporters and protesters all in one place. Ugh. Yeah. And says, yes, well, we know he is a Donald J. for genius. Trump. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. I stayed on a little extra because dumb as rocks. Anyway, so it is 1:22 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I will be over at the Creative Sprints channel as usual. And I hope you are there. Tomorrow, I will be right back here again. Tomorrow's Sarah's day off, so just be us. But both for this live stream and the afternoon one. So don't forget, you're not alone. We are in this together. There are good days ahead. We're going to vote blue. We're going to win in November. And just hang in there. All right. So, and I'll see you tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Vote for Boo Boo. Vote for Alfie. Vote for Boo Boo. Vote for Alfie. Boo Boo Alfie. Boo Boo Alfie.